I want to show first. I want to show for Louis what I've been making, and you will probably like that. Hold on, let me see that. There you go. Can you see that?
Uh, there it is.
Yeah. It's the new map I've been working on,
Oh, wow.
and you can see here. This is the real-time sensors with a map. And you can see how long
Oh,
it
yeah.
and what's going on, and you have in microsieverts, but also in you can switch in the bottom. You can switch if it's RAM or if you have microsieverts. So
Okay.
then this changes. In the black and the white mode, the bright mode we have,
Hmm.
and you can see the Google map on it if you want. But the nice thing about this map is this is all real-time generated data. It's not tiled. So if you
Oh, I
click
see.
on the thing, you can see the whole track of the how do you call them? Of the recording.
The,
And
oh,
here
I
you
see.
can go back. It's not that fast yet, but we're working
Yeah.
on that.
So, so the trying to understand here, the when it's okay, I saw first of all one very simple little track, and then more and more and more. Is it in chronological order of recording, or is it just
It,
whatever data shows up first?
you mean when the tracks are showing, you mean?
Yeah.
And we have to figure that out. You can hear there's a slider on the left side. You can say
Yeah.
which year you want to slide. This is basically for Matthew, his map. I modified it a lot.
Hmm.
And you can see if you go over, hold on a second, this is doing things. If you go over the dot,
Yeah.
you should be able to see the data directly.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yes, yes, yes.
And if you can type in where you want to go to. For example, if I want to go to my place.
Hmm.
Oh, this mistake. Mitsuet. It figures it out and it goes here.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And then you can also import synth data that's
Hmm.
already working. We still have a lot. This is just the beginning, eh? So we
Yeah.
can figure out later how we're gonna do that. And there
Yeah.
is you go here, you can upload where you want,
Hmm.
synth data or log data,
Hmm.
and there automatically it picks up the approved drive from Safecast. This is only data from Safecast. There's nothing else in there.
Okay.
So if
Yeah.
how to say it? Maybe that's easy if I go back to the admin. Second, go to all tracks. These are all the tracks coming in. We
Okay.
have for
Those are
46,000 drives, basically.
right. Okay.
And you can select on user, you can select on source, and it's all filterable. So
Wow.
if you, this is for the admin side. Eh? For the user side, you have to think about it. Looks very simple in the front, but the back is well, we have many
Yeah. Yeah.
options
Yeah.
what we can do. You can,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
if you can call up the drive itself also. For example, this one
Okay.
will download you the
Hmm.
whole drive
Right.
from
Okay. Then you can bring it
AWS.
into
Yeah,
to
you can do
GIS or
what you
something.
want. Yeah.
Um, Now, how about okay? So let's say the Zen is broadcasting is in real-time mode, mobile. That doesn't really that doesn't really belong to a drive. Is there a
No,
separate?
that's correct. But that's the real-time sensors. If you go back here, these are real-time sensors,
Okay, but
and you
if
can
the
see
real-time,
them.
yeah, but if the real-time sensor is moving around,
Yeah, you can see that.
okay,
Um,
like if I
oh
put
yeah,
it in the
you want to
car,
click on it. Yes, I understand what you mean. So you want
hmm.
to see the track of it. Let's think about it. That's a good point. If you
Okay.
click on it,
Yeah.
you should be able to see the track, but you see
Hmm.
the radiation change. Yeah, a good
Yeah.
idea.
Or maybe just a different icon instead of a circle would be, let's say, a square or something like that. Because right now, if I can, I don't know, can you get me a? Okay, so the idea is that if we the data points that you're showing from a drive shows up as a circle, uh, could a data point that's produced from the Zen in real time, in other words, we're driving around, right,
Mhm.
and I've got my phone in a like in hotspot mode and all that. Could that be differentiated on the map, let's say from a little triangle or a little square or
I
something
think
like that?
so. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we can
I
do
think,
that. Yeah, that should be
yeah,
possible. Yeah.
yeah.
So you have time and you have location separated. Yeah, I think we can do
Mm,
that.
yeah.
That's a good idea. I
Well,
like it.
or just that it's just to record that it's not coming from a drive, that it's coming from
Mm.
just real time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can see here the drive itself.
Yes.
But when you say the word drive, am I correct assuming it's the same as mobile survey? Drive as in driving?
Mm,
Yeah.
drive
Well,
is basically the log file from the bGeigieZen or the bGeigie Nano from the SD card.
yeah. Yeah. Steve, from the user point of view, it's basically the idea is that the user turns on their Nano or the Zen and just goes driving around with it. Just stick it on the outside of the car or just put it in the back of a backpack, right? Just hang off the backpack. Walk around, and at the end of your walk or drive, you upload the file, and that's it's kind of a safe casty term. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. That's opposed to the real-time sensors. They often fixed, but can also be used as a mobile. So you can drive
yeah,
around with your device and it's still sending data.
yeah.
Right.
The Zen in real-time mode has two behaviors. If you're within so many meters of your like designated fixed location, it reports every 5 minutes. However, if the unit notices that it's farther from its designated fixed location, that's something you can set up, the user can set up easily uh, in terms of longitude, latitude. You walk away, or you drive away, it then starts reporting as every 5 seconds, I believe, Yella.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Yella knows very well. He made
yeah.
it.
Well,
Yes.
we made multiple changes during implementation, but I think that it's the latest version. Yeah.
But so the software figures that out. The user doesn't tell it.
No,
That's
it
right.
does
It just
automatically.
goes by it goes by GPS.
You
I
can
think
turn it off and then it reports every 5 seconds. Like if you don't configure a fixed point with a distance from where the fixed point, like if you stay within the range of the fixed point, it will always report from the fixed point. That is to get rid of some noise if the GPS is wandering around, even though you have the device placed somewhere near your house or something.
Yeah.
But if you pick it up
And
and then go for a drive, then it switches automatically from reporting every 5 minutes at the fixed location to reporting your drive.
and if it's
That's the
reporting as a fixed location, do you have a way of do you get any GPS jitter or do you have a workaround for that?
Yeah, that is the threshold of the distance from the fixed point.
Okay.
So if
No,
there is some
that's
jitter,
not. That's.
is that
I think that's not what you mean. I mean,
oh,
I think what Steve means is that if there is jitter, we compensate for that if it's in fixed mode
Yeah.
or not. I think
Right.
we don't, because if
Yeah,
I leave mine in my location,
because of the distance sensor, it just doesn't. It just I assume it just ignores the jitter because it hasn't moved a
well,
certain that
if you
threshold distance.
if you configure it a fixed point, reports from
that's
that fixed point.
yes, that's correct.
So
Yeah.
if you go out of range from your fixed point by the set range, then it reports from its actual GPS. So that
So
way you
when
can
you
also hide where the sensor actually is. Like you could say like, it's at this location, but it's actually like 20 meters to the south in case people want to steal it or something.
Yeah.
But
so when you tell it I'm in fixed mode, so you tell it a GPS manually, or does it pick up? How do you set that location?
Oh,
through the configuration, you can, if you don't set the location, then it will just use the GPS that it receives. And if you do set a location, then it will report from that set location and not.
So it would just take the last GPS reading and keep that.
You can, yeah, you can
Yeah.
use the last GPS reading,
If you
but
don't give it a specific location, if you just
true.
yeah, then it uses the last one.
right.
But
Got it. Okay.
Steve, basically, we have a web page that we can start from the device, and on the web page you can say current location is my home position. So you press a button, you don't have to enter numbers or something. So and then it knows that it is number, and if it's out of that area, then it starts as a mobile device again.
Okay. Got it.
We did Yellow did a lot of testing and research for that. And we used to have also, I don't know, you have a bGeigieZen Nano, Steve?
I don't have any
Oh,
detector.
no, okay, because it really started with the bGeigieZen Nano, and Yellow made the bGeigieZen Cast, so it's an XP add-on. And that was already doing what the Zen now does. So basically he took that code and that's why Jella came into the project anyway. So we started the project to build a new one. And then we said, oh, we need Wi-Fi and we need all the expert. And then Jella came in and Jella did many other things. He basically made up most of the firmware.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We have other things to report or?
Not much from my side.
Yeah, Rob, I saw your big ship out photo. Just wondering, I'm still waiting. I don't have a proper safe pulse. I have the safe pulse that has the wrong diodes. And
Oops. Oops.
yeah, oops.
No. I forgot to send to you because you
Okay.
mentioned it before. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when whenever the reason I don't want to proceed with more of the manual is I want this. I don't want to have to solder, desolder, because I want this to be really a nice showpiece.
Yeah.
Okay. For the assembly, as well as to show it around, so people look around and it's like, oh, somebody who doesn't know much about electronics, yeah, that's fine, but there's going to be some people who will scrutinize it very carefully.
Yeah.
And also, just becomes like a good subject for photo for user manual photos and so on. So if I could, please.
Yeah, I will send you. I will send you.
Thank you.
I will make a special trip to the post office. I mean, that's easy.
Oh, no,
Otherwise, I
just
forget
whenever.
it.
Yeah, okay, whenever.
We will get the new ones in maybe in 2 weeks something. We ordered a
Okay,
new
fantastic.
batch, so you will get the correct ones.
Okay.
And the old one we can still modify. I mean, I'm getting pretty good in the SMT
Oh,
changing of things. So
if you want, I can send it to you, the old one.
no, keep it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Meanwhile, not much else. I've been playing around with the a source simulator. If I managed to get something that actually produces a binomial distribution in small numbers, but the math, I took a probability course in engineering school like 45 years ago, and There's
Yeah, I
there's
can
a
relate. Mm.
decaying exponential curve that goes like this: ability to design analytically versus time out of university. And at the end, it's just like, yeah, 2 inches good enough. So that's me. So I don't have anything to show yet, but I'm just playing around with it, and it sounds like my idea is actually going to work.
That's good.
And we can get it to higher counts by taking the random number generator and putting it into a programmable logic device like a um,
FGPA, I think it's called something like that.
sorry,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. The
yeah,
program
FPGA,
gate logic. Yeah.
FPGA. Um, and it's fairly straightforward to code in Verilog.
Mhm,
Um, and that's basically it.
mhm.
So
Any update of using the radio code? What's your experience with that? Because I was
I
interested
haven't
in that.
played around with it because this whole Christmas season was crazy. Between between Christmas and a grandson's ski camp, and it's basically full day during the week between Christmas and New Year, um, except for a couple of days of rain. But I'm not teaching this semester, so I have a lot more time.
Okay, good, good. Looking forward to see what you're doing.
Yes, that'd
Yep.
be yeah. I'll just start playing around with it. I mean, it's the user interface is on that application is crazy. So there's all sorts of things, and um, just as an observation, just from looking at it, it's not straightforward. You really have to know the science underneath. You have to understand, like well, it's my usual complaint about user interfaces in general. You click on a button, what does it actually do? What does it
Mm,
imply? And that you basically have to dig into the application, play around with it till you understand what it is. So that's where it's at. Maybe I'll join. Matt Vey was mentioning about some uh, groups. Is it
yeah.
on Signal or
Oh, no,
Mastodon?
no. Telegram. Yeah, I'm on there
Telegram.
too.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
yep.
other one.
They're quite good. I
Okay.
mean, the team from Radio Code, they have a lot of information they share.
Okay. So
If
maybe I'll start
you if
reading up on
you
that.
if you have some exports, please send them to me because I like to test those exports.
Sure, play around with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of driving around to do, so I'll have a few. Um, now the problem is I can't stick that thing on the outside of a car, so I'm just going to stick it
No.
in the in the side pocket. Um, I figure the metal of the car. I mean, it's fairly thin metal. Um, that's going to block alpha and beta, but I should be able to pick up gamma.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay.
right, and I just stick it in the pocket and I forget about it.
Mhm.
Um, and I don't know if it needs to have. Okay, I'm just thinking out loud right now. I'll play around with it and
Okay.
send you something.
Mhm. And Steve, I'm wondering, this is a completely different subject. Do you have experience building sensors for scintillators?
No, I don't.
I see. Okay. Because I got the crystal and I got the coupler ordered and trying to figure out how to make that and
Yeah.
seem it should be possible, but I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, once you get spectra, I can help you analyze the spectra.
Okay,
All
that's good.
right.
That's an
That I've
important
done.
part.
That I've done. I've done a lot of that.
Are you familiar with the software for what I shared, the Interspec? That is a kind of amazing software if you see that.
Yeah. Is that the Sandia code?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Actually, I'm
yeah.
trying to get a copy of that. I sent an email. I couldn't find the link
Oh, I can send
for
you a
it.
link. You can
Okay.
just
I
download
sent
it.
the. Okay. Yeah. Because I also have a copy of bGeigieZen. That's a Los Alamos code. It's very, it's not an open source code.
Mm.
Um, but I figured I should not use bGeigieZen for this function and wanted to get the open source.
No, they are also. I have a video for it, how to use it. So that's also very useful.
Yeah.
Okay, I will share that with you.
Okay, good. Yeah. I have a suspicion it's somewhat similar to bGeigieZen.
Probably.
I'll see.
It's analyzing the data.
Yeah.
No. Other things we have to talk about? Jelle has something, or Jelle is uploading drive?
Are you hoping to?
Sorry?
Go ahead, Steve. Yeah, Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, are you hoping to do the scintillation detector with the mobile system?
Yeah, also. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's one of the goals.
Yeah, good.
I found a local supplier here in Nara, and he's been from 2012. He's been trying to do something like Safecast, but then with a spectral analyzer, and to build a cheap device, but it never worked out. So he is very excited about this project that we're starting, and he will join us. And I started to know him because I ordered a crystal from him. I found him online, and he was selling the crystals, and then he was excited. And so let's see. I think it's a very useful person to have around. Come in, Jelle. We interrupted you. You were saying something.
Well, I wasn't gonna say much, but what was I gonna say? I have no progress so far anyway.
Okay.
Um,
If you have a little bit more energy, please work on the uploads, the batch upload.
yeah. Did you get the new endpoint for the where we can send the drives, the logs?
I think it's still the same.
Yeah, but you had a new new API, right?
Yeah, but that's the
think.
same endpoint.
Oh, it's the same endpoint,
Yeah. It's
but it is now a new API there, or
basically it's completely renewed.
okay, so that's released already.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
great.
should work the same way. At least I'm picking up data and sending data to it, and that works much faster.
Is
The
it is
whole
that on
API.
API.safecast?
Yeah. API.safecast.org.
Okay. I'll give it a try today as well.
Yeah, that it's back to what it was in the beginning. I mean, in the beginning you could just use it at the till last week it was kind of unusable. If you go to the bGeigieZen imports, it was
Right. So it's
now
still the same API as
yeah.
always.
Mm,
But then the code that I wrote didn't work with longer files because it got
yes,
a timeout.
yes. Try it again because this
I'll
is
try
so
it.
much faster. It was I think it used to take 20 seconds to get a whole page. Now it's 0.1 or something like that. It's
Oh, okay.
amazing fast. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Young Lin did a lot of work on that. Korean guy, and he's been working hard to update everything there.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
But yeah,
Coming back to the scintillator question, with Steve's question of having a mobile scintillator, the way I understand it, a scintillator does a histogram of various energy levels. So you have your graph, and at a particular energy level, you have a count. But if you're moving around and it's a fairly low count, how are you going to get a histogram that actually makes sense, that's not just buried in noise?
You would define a data collection period, once every
yeah, that's some.
second or 2 seconds. And so each breadcrumb would be that interval and a specter associated with it.
Okay.
And then you're reading in a very short time. I assume that.
Yeah, and then you can integrate, a longer time period to get some counting statistics, of a spectrum anomaly, or if you're looking at background, just to look at the background spectrum. So you
Okay.
grab a time slice of data No, you grab a length of breadcrumbs and integrate that.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I think
That's where the software guys come in.
But we should look at the code from for Mihai. Mihai, he made the Pomelo, and that looks very interesting. I've been slowly going through the code to see how he did that, and it's kind of amazing how to do that. Okay, shall we stop?
That's it for me.
Yeah, for me too. That's all I want to know.
Kitty says bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Kitty.
Is Kitty? Do you have a name? No, the real Kitty is here.
No,
Kitty
no,
Top.
her name is Bella. She's
Bella.
because she's very aggressive. It's the first two syllables of belladonna, which is a natural
Oh.
poison. She can be mean.
Okay. Not Hello Kitty.
No.
Okay, good. Okay, anyway. Bye-bye.
Okay, have a
All
good
right.
week,
Arigato.
everyone.
Have a
Yeah,
good
you
week.
too. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.